Big up and bless up. Promoter Ganja with another episode. That one here for you, Masicka. Yeah, that one here for you, Masicka. Now, Masicka, talented artist. When it forward to authentic dancehall, Masicka have that. However, him not reach on the level as a well-rounded artist as yet. Him still have some work to put in. Alright. Now, we see that Masicka want to be the king of dancehall. Masicka want to be the goat of dancehall. Now, the only way to be the king or the goat of dancehall, you have to put in that work. Some artists want to skip the work. You have to put in the work. What made certain artists the king or the goat of dancehall is work. Currently speaking, presently speaking, Vybz Kartel is the king and the goat of dancehall. Before that, you did have Yellow Man. Then, you see, Beenie Man start calling himself the king of dancehall. Self-proclaimed. Everybody know how the self-proclaimed thing work out. It not normally work out for the best of the artists. However, when Beenie Man was calling himself the king of dancehall, lots of people had Bounty Killer as for them king of dancehall. However, Beenie Man did have a body of work which him have some crossover song, and his fan base reached further than a Bounty Killer because he did have a certain crossover song where black in them time when you get them type of crossover song, the people Jamaican and such look at you as a sellout artist. You see me? So them used to look upon it. But however, me not agree with that. Bad song a bad song. And if you can cross over and still have that Jamaican vibe to it, then you do good to me. So me never always agree with no sellout when an artist find a good crossover song. That make that artist a versatile, well-rounded artist, if you ask me. However, Bounty Killer was more authentic dancehall artist. You see me? And even after that, Bounty Killer still did have to do some crossover music. One of my biggest crossover song is with Gwen Stefani, no doubt. We all remember that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We are talking about Massacre right now. Now, Massacre, again, is a talented artist. One of my favorite artists. He was doing very well before him start this thing since Vybz Kartel fought from jail. Now, Vybz Kartel helped this artist with one of the biggest songs in his career. One of the songs that made he gain many fans, especially Vybz Kartel fans. My dog them have to live. Tough song. Infrared the song name. Tough song. Now, all of a sudden, Massacre start claim some things, claim Vybz Kartel show him bad vibes and this and that, whatever. However, in my opinion, I don't think Massacre being truthful. Massacre either be bad mind in Vybz Kartel because of Vybz Kartel position in the music business that Massacre would like to be in that position. That's why he start calling himself the king and the goat. Everybody are king and goat, not for them right. But everybody knows that when Massacre say about the king and the goat, he's talking about half dancehall, and he's not. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. Massacre as talented as Massacre is, Massacre no pass alkaline as yet. No. So you can't be the king or the goat if you not pass alkaline yet. And everybody knows that Vybz Kartel is above alkaline. Massacre still not fully pass a popcorn yet. Right now that is up for debate by far. Then you have Mavado there as well. So any other king or goat have to be self-proclaimed. You cannot call yourself the king or a goat and make it that be the case or that be facts only way you can be the king or the goat, the fans have to start call you that. Anything else is self-proclaimed. Only see, like me say, only see how it work out for Beenie Man. Until today, Beenie Man get beaten for being a self-proclaimed king. Palm bed, palm floor against wall. We walk them hard till them ball. I'm the girl, them sugar, that's all. Welcome the king of the dancehall. Self-proclaimed. Write a song. And you know, for who don't know, Beenie Man are for them king. Some fan who don't really know nothing about dancehall like that. Some Americans and, you know, that way then. In that sense, he's a king. However, Beenie Man did have a great body of work in a them time then. So he was some people's king. Bounty not even a challenge it. You see me? Anyway, moving on. Now, Masicka, like me say, he is either being bad mind or he just want to be the man. The king and the goat of dancehall. Masicka forget him have to put in the work there. So now Masicka start. Remember when Masicka enter a game and him start this artist is because I feel that's the way if you go, if you get on. You see me? And if you work with Corey Todd probably tell him to do things like that. Because that's one of Corey Todd's formula to getting an artist's name out there. You learn that from hip hop. Then do that in a hip hop too as well. Although hip hop forward from dancehall. But anyway. So, we remember that, people. Alright. Moving forward. Now, Masicka and Vybz Kartel did do the song. So them time him and Vybz Kartel is so-called friend. See Masicka on an interview and say him and Vybz Kartel was never friend. The same Masicka we used to run around and talk about Gaza genocide. Eh? You are rep another artist who will slogan and a giant artist slogan with your thing. And you say, una not even bridging, una just whatever. That seems fake. That seems untruthful. You see me? Now, me know say some of the things that Masicka do against Vybz Kartel him wish him never do it. Because when Masicka did a humble and just had push out the bad song then, him da get a better support. Da get a way better support. Since him so-called call himself dissing Vybz Kartel all because him get a bad mind man for him career, or him want get ahead of a Vybz Kartel so he feel that's the way to go because him see Vybz Kartel do it with Bounty Killer. So him feel that's the way to go. But you can't force right nothing and think it a go work out. The force right thing now work. That's facts. Force right not working, none at all. Now, when Vybz Kartel and Bounty have for them difference, they had real issue. Bounty Killer did actually do something to Vybz Kartel or Vybz Kartel never approve of, never like. So Vybz Kartel say, fuck all that. And then go against Bounty. Never want to do it, but he did. We, as fans of Bounty Killer and Vybz Kartel, me personally, me never approve of that. Because I saw you for this Bounty Killer. Whole heap of people never approve of that when Vybz Kartel do it. However, somehow we know how Bounty Killer stay. You see me? So, that for that. Now, most artists is following Vybz Kartel, just like even Masicka following Vybz Kartel. So him feel it's okay if this Vybz Kartel forget in front of Vybz Kartel because him feel that's the way to go. It's obviously not. Because you see if Vybz Kartel did actually do something to you, then you would have good grounds for stand and trying to diss Vybz Kartel. Now you wait till Vybz Kartel saying nah do no more clash song, badman song, then you feel it's okay if you diss him. You wouldn't diss him if him still did dip on him time there. No, you wouldn't. You see me? Now again, you, unlike whole heap of other artists, is only copying what Vybz Kartel do.